Wuthering Waves. Open world action RPG. And this is a multiplayer game. This is the game that's going to kill Genshin Impact. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks pretty much just like Genshin Impact or Tower of Fantasy or Honkai Impact. That's fine. Good combat. And in those games, the combat is good. They are copying it. Okay. Reach destination within 90 seconds. All right, let's see some of the movement. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Okay. And those are stamina regens? Bro, what is this made for? Idiots? This dude, it's supposed to be 90 seconds. This dude completed it in 30. God damn, that shit, this game's gonna be easy. Yeah, movement. Yeah, I think the movement in the game's good.
Something you need?
Okay, so... Well, destroying the boxes sucks. It's not a big deal, but it does suck. I think the visuals and everything of the game are very good. I like the visuals, and I like the fact that they go with a much more realistic version of this anime atmosphere. I actually think that the juxtaposition makes it more compelling. Yeah, I like this. It's not overly vibrant with like everything, you know, being like bright pink and shit. It's like much more subdued. So these are like, okay. That's cool. I feel like what they're really showing off here the most is the movement. All right. Sounds good to me.
Something you need?
Okay. What the fuck?
Sucks to be you. Kaboom!
I feel like the going into first person, the 2-second cinematic, I'm not a fan of that, and I hope that they turn that off, or they at least have an option to turn that off. I find that to be very jarring. Is this warning? Yeah. Okay, so this is the character screen, and I'm assuming these are the different types of maybe like loot that you have, or maybe weapons. I'm not really entirely sure. So these are the different characters that she has maybe active. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so the echoes are what she spawned this dog with. All right. Okay.
Something you need?
I feel like the one thing that these games usually fall off on is that they have great world building, they have great movement, they have great combat, but the end game is not compelling to the point where people will want to play them regularly. Or they will at least fall off and stop playing them. That's what my concern is with this. What about that rock it just ID'd? Can you break the rock? Oh, I see. Was that a perfect dodge? Like a parry, I guess, or something like that, or some equivalent of that? That's cool. Yeah, I think there's a little bit too much, like, I would say, what would I really call this? Like, there's too much shit going on whenever you go into combat. There's like a music change. You're going into this like weird 1 second animation. It's a bit much. It's very jarring, I would say. And again, I think they should have it. They should just be able to turn it off too.
Something you need? I resonate with winds.
Where the fuck did they come from?
Walls to the tree.
I see. So basically, if you build up enough combo gauge, swapping to the other weapon will cause the animation to occur. I think this is how Genshin Impact works as well. I'm not 100% on that, though. No? Okay. It's just, is it just Tower Fantasy? Yeah, I know Tower Fantasy does that. I just assumed that Genshin did it too, because they stole things from Genshin. Honestly. Okay. That's another rock. Oh, can he break this? Okay. That makes sense.
Get behind me whenever there's danger.
Okay. Oh, is this a boss? Oh, wow, okay. Alright, let's see how this is. Male character, you goddamn right.
Strike the unpredictable.
So I'm assuming this is also elemental damage, because like they're doing different colors of damage. Now, I'm not sure, but I'm just kind of assuming that, because that's the way I feel like a lot of these games are working now. Seems like it, yeah. Like she's doing like lightning damage or something like that. He's doing spirit damage. This is void damage or shadow damage, something like that.
Till the right time.
And so, like, obviously, they, like, she has it, like, the person who's playing has it set up to where, like, they have these ultimate abilities to fill in the gaps, it seems, between different types of damages that they don't have actively with their characters. That's what it seems like you do. Okay. The only thing that you need to know about their currency system is that you won't have enough currency. If it's like any of these other games. You will think that you will, but you won't.
Most proper for supplies.
I want to skip back and just look at the environment. I think the environment looks nice. The houses look kind of unfinished because the textures look like they're just plain white and there's nothing going on with them. I feel like that's probably something that's easy to fix. But overall, I like the design. To put, oh, okay, Sven. Yeah, I will, I'll take a look at it after this.
Strike with certainty.
Fuck. Okay. Seems Roy OP, yeah.
Watch and learn.
Cool. I think that I'm sold on the combat. I think the combat looks good, and it seems very responsive and fluid. The combat is, I would say, good. They need to remove some of the jarriness and jerkiness with it, but I feel like that's probably a setting.
Most proper for supplies.
Yeah, the style looks
I shall
good.
clear the path.
So can you kill the cow? Okay. So does your health, like, not regen at all? Where'd that come
Most
from?
proper for supplies.
Union level 9. So I'm assuming this is like some adventure journal rank inside of this zone. Probably some bullshit like that.
Balance and alternation.
This would be good for ASMR. Wait, didn't he just miss one? Oh no. feel like this one's pretty boring. I'm gonna be honest. Like the first movement challenge wasn't boring, but I feel like this one is, because there's like nothing that you can really do to like improve the speed of it or anything. You just have to go along with it.
Most proper for supplies.
Doing physics of doing it? Yeah, yeah. This looks nice. Okay, so this is for screenshots. You realize you have print screen, right? Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that, so, like, let's look at the positives. So, like, the positives, I think the world looks nice, the combat looks good, everything about the game looks relatively clean, but there is, like, I think there's, I feel like I worry that it could be boring, especially with, like, that last thing, like, content like that, because you have, like, for example, like, going from point A to point B really fast is cool because there's different skill shots that players can do to make it go even faster. But I don't know if this game's going to have that or not. There's a better video to show off boss fights. Well, I'll have to look at more of it as well. Like, I'll probably play this game on release and see what it's like. It seems compelling enough for me to want to play it, but I don't know if it's something that I'm going to get into or get, like, really invested in. That's what I would say. I just hope they keep a lot of the gameplay. Yeah, I mean, please look at a boss fight. I mean, obviously there's a lot of other stuff that I could look at for it too. Honestly, probably think they just did a poor showcase by not showing anything but movement. Yeah, like I would say the world looks really good. I like the fact that it's not super like bright like a lot of these other games. I think that's really cool, and it's much more subdued, and it has like much more like kind of like natural colors to it, and it doesn't look the exact same as like Genshin Impact or something like that. So I'm actually a fan of that. I think it's cool. It's more like almost like, I don't know if it's Zelda, kind of like Zelda. Like, I don't know, it reminds me a little bit of Zelda like this. But yeah, we'll have to just see how the game is.
CatDany.